Indian origin former Finance Minister Rishi Sunak has been elected leader of Britain's ruling Conservative Party. As a result, this is the first time that a British Asian politician is set to become Prime Minister in Britain. Sir Graham Brady, head of the Conservative Party Leadership Committee, has confirmed that Rishi Sunak will be the party's next leader and Prime Minister. Rishi Sunak broke many records on Monday evening. Among them, the youngest Prime Minister in the history of the 20th and 21st century of Britain, the first Prime Minister after the reign of Queen Elizabeth, the first Prime Minister of Britain to be anointed by King Charles, the first non-Christian Prime Minister of Britain, the first Hindu Prime Minister of Britain, the first non-white Prime Minister of Britain. Rishi Sunak lost the leadership election after Boris Johnson was forced to resign as Prime Minister amid a lying scandal in the middle of this year. But Liz Truss, who lost him to become party leader and Prime Minister, was forced to resign last week after just a month and a half in power. After this, Mr. Sunak announced his candidacy for leadership again. In the end, Rishi Sunak becomes the leader of the Conservative Party as well as the Prime Minister, as no one else challenges him. Minister and influential MP Penny Mordaunt and former Prime Minister Boris Johnson were thought to challenge Rishi Sunak. But Boris Johnson announced on Sunday night that he would not contest. And the next day at 2 o'clock, just before the deadline for the announcement of candidacy, Penny Mordaunt also announced that she is not joining the race for the election of the leader. Rishi Sunak, a 42-year-old former finance minister, has become the leader of the Conservative Party with the support of a large number of party MPs, who lost the leadership election last month. Sunak was born on May 12, 1980 in Southampton, Hampshire, to African-born Hindu parents of Indian Punjabi descent, Yashvir and Usha Sunak. He is the eldest of 3 siblings. His father was born and raised in the colony and protectorate of Kenya, while his mother was born in Tanganyika, which later became part of Tanzania. His grandfathers were born in Punjab province, British India, and migrated from East Africa with their families to the UK in the 1960s. Yashvir was a general practitioner, and Usha was a pharmacist, who ran a local pharmacy. Sunak attended Stroud School, a preparatory school in Romsey, and Winchester College, a boys' independent boarding school, where he was head boy. He was a waiter at a curry house in Southampton during his summer holidays. He read philosophy, politics, and economics, PP, at Lincoln College, Oxford, graduating with a first in 2001. During his time at the university, he undertook an internship at Conservative campaign headquarters. In 2006, he gained an MBA from Stanford University, where he was a Fulbright scholar. In February 2020, Sunak became Chancellor of the Exchequer, Minister of Finance, of Britain. Another identity of Sunak is that he is the son-in-law of India's famous industrialist and founder of Infosys, N.R. Narayanamurthy. It was at Stanford that he met Narayanamurthy's daughter Akshta, and they later married. Rishi Sunak became an MP for the first time in 2015 in his political career from Richmond constituency in Yorkshire. He served as Minister of State for Local Government when Theresa May was Prime Minister. And after Boris became Prime Minister in 2019, his importance increased even more. After that, he directly took charge of the Finance Minister. He is currently a popular face in the British Conservative Party. Meanwhile, as a leader of the young generation, he has enough acceptance among the common people. Best wishes to Rishi Sunak.